This is the story of Only a Sheep. Read and illustrated, that's by me, only I am Natalie Totier Brindley now because I got married. Copyright 2014. And this is a story about a sheep that didn't like being only a sheep. And maybe a small child story today, but there is a message in here that can apply to adults as well. You might find it later on. Once there was a kind shepherd and goat herder. His sheep and goats traveled together with him as he often searched to find fresh pasture for all. One day they traveled along a long desert. The shepherd knew he and his flock should stop and rest. He brought them to a cave in the well, but Larry the sheep was not happy. He wanted the green grass now. He searched hard, but all he found was a nickel. Daisy the ewe said, "Quick, drop it in the well and it will give you 5 wishes." The goats who listened laughed at the silly sheep. But sheep have a lot of faith. Larry dropped the nickel into the pool and wished for the green pasture, and because he believed so hard, oh, poof, up sprang a sudden patch of green grass. Larry could not wait to jump in and have a mouthful, but in no time flat the goats butted him away. "It's ours!" they cried. "Those goats are always pushing me around," Larry thought, so cold and cross. "I am tired of being a sheep." Then he remembered he had 4 more wishes. "I wished I were a different animal that could drive those goats away," he said. Another wish came true. Oof, he had changed. Lifting his tail high, Larry made a huge smell which sent the goats fleeing helter-skelter away. Now he could have the green grass to himself. He gulped down mouthfuls, but Daisy and his sheep friends would not join him. They said, "You are too stinky." Soon he realized there was no fun eating grass alone. Larry felt lonely, but he thought hard. Could he be something else? He said, "I wish I were another animal that is not stinky, but still drive out those who walk on me." He stopped smelling, and his fur turned into sharp quills. Again the goats backed away, and Larry was able to eat the grass. The sheep backed away too. They did not want to be stuck by quills. Larry again, sad and lonely, remembered he had a 4th wish. Tearfully he said out loud, "I no longer wish to be an animal that would scare others away, just one that nobody can hurt." His sharp quills disappeared and he found himself under a hard shell. Larry ate the grass, and although he did not scare the goats, they could not butt him away. He felt no pain. Larry was happy. He could be near his friends. Then he wanted to brush against Daisy's soft wool, but could not feel it. And to Daisy, a hard shell did not feel so nice. The shepherd woke from his nap. Larry, seeing the shepherd, longed for his wonderful, gentle touch, so weary after a hard day. "Please pet me," he cried. The shepherd did so, but Larry could not feel his hand. It was dreadful. "What have you done?" the shepherd asked. "We will soon be walking to a place where there is green pasture for everyone. You just had to wait on me." Larry bowed his head in shame, but wait, he still had one last wish. He took a deep breath and said, "I wish to be only a sheep and nothing more." And Larry was himself once again. The goats maybe bossed them around, but it was much more joyful to feel the shepherd's warm hand, Daisy's soft wool, and above all, to feel loved. Together they trotted off, step by step, toward the green pasture. And could you guess what kind of animals Larry had become? Animal number 1. Well, that black and white smelly animal, well, if you guessed a skunk, you are correct. Animal number 2, the animal with the sharp quills. If you have guessed a porcupine, you are right. And animal number 3, the animal with the hard shell. If you had guessed an armadillo, you are correct. In fact, armadillo means armor in Spanish. And did you know in the Bible Jesus is called our shepherd and his followers are called his sheep? Do you wonder why? A shepherd takes care of his sheep. A shepherd watches over his sheep. The sheep hear the voice of the shepherd and follow him. The sheep learn to trust the shepherd. And at the end we have Psalm 23 and a note to parents. A little bit of a background behind the book. And there are many books by me, and that's me, the author. And you could actually go to the website, which is www.couragelit.com.